up in the morning, what do I see? Dark clouds forming in the heavens over me. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Change gon' come finally. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Tomorrow's a brand new.
What's up, ugly ass niggas? This your boy J Mouse, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share with your ugly friends. On today's video, we will be covering Power Book 2 Ghost, and this one right here is titled Carter Kills Effie's Professor and Tariq and Effie's Steamy Hookup. Now, basically, what I'll be covering in this particular video is, I think I may have discovered another kill that ugly ass Carter will be involved with. He was so adamant about not harming the innocent, but this ugly ass nigga right here about to be taking out more innocent than Tariq St. Patrick. That mind nigga is hell. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this video. Now, we're going to start things off with how, just retracting back to episode 6, which was obviously last episode, where Brayden was wilding out because he was high on that powder, right? And of course, he was hugging all on L during the middle of their show, and then he started groping on Brashandra to the point that Stokely decided he's had enough. I finally remember that nigga name, y'all. Anyways, yeah, he was like, man, get your little guy out the stage, man. You tripping? You hire something? And then, of course, due to an exclusive clip that we've seen, we see that Stokely came to Tariq's room, and he basically told him that him and Brayden was fired. And he was like, they asked, what's this about? Is this about L? And he said, nah, it was a group decision. And he said a lot of it had to do with him pulling that BS he pulled last night. Now, we know it seems as if Tariq and Stokely will get into a tussle. I put up a poll on whether or not y'all think Tariq will win his first fight tonight or not. Y'all ain't showing my boy no love, but it's all good. Y'all think y'all gonna find out. My boy gonna finally put them hands on somebody. But anyways, the reason being for this particular part is he basically was letting, he basically kicked them out of their concerts or whatever you want to call it, so that they wouldn't be able to push their product. And if they don't have anywhere to push their product, then of course that would upset Noma, and you know where that equals. So Tariq will be forced to come up with another solution on how to move the product, right? And in my opinion, I think what the solution he's going to come up with is going to require the help of none other than Miss Effie Morales. I think he's going to hook up with her, because remember I told y'all, been telling y'all for quite a while yet now, that I believe that Effie and Tariq will end up hooking up back together. So I'm guessing this encounter, Brayden's F up, is what's going to end up causing this, causing him to have to go back to her. And ultimately, they hooking up so that he can try to get what he wants. So with that being said, I also believe that's going to require Effie to have to go back to Kane. Because, of course, Kane is the one that's going to be over whether, the product and stuff like that. So Kane is going to have to also, it's going to be like a chain reaction type thing. It's crazy, right? Like, Tariq going to manipulate Effie. Effie manipulates Kane. Kane manipulates Noma. So that they can ultimately get what they all want, right? And then next, I think after after, that has been handled, like I said, I know a couple of y'all said that y'all don't believe this is Carter's apartment, and I am going to double down again and say this is Carter's apartment or house. That's what I'm going with, and that's what I'm going to keep. And I believe she's going to find a way to do something with his laptop to hack into it or something like that. Or maybe she's going to grab it because she doesn't have time to do it there because somebody's coming home. Whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? She's going to do something that's going to damage Carter, right? And I think she's also going to create something. The reason why she's in Carter's apartment maybe is to obtain that footage or something. Because keep in mind, it's going to be into all of them's best interest if Carter doesn't have anything on Tariq, because if he has some on Tariq, and he also has some on Tejada, so they all have to work together, basically. So, with that being said, of course, as ugly as Carter is, he's gonna find out that somebody was in his house. Like, he may be similar to Snowfall, if you can remember the guy, what is his name? Ruben. Remember when he left his apartment, he put his 2 fingers up in the door when he's getting ready to close it to find out whether or not somebody has been in there or not. So he knows if that door is open wider than his 2 fingers, somebody's been in there. So I would say Carter's probably has something similar to that's gonna let him know, all right, somebody done been in here, and he's gonna go on the hunt for it. And eventually, some kind of way, I don't know whether he's going to see it or he's going to have security footage, whatever the case may be. Eventually, he's going to find out that it was indeed Effie that was in there, and that's going to cause him to go after her. And once he does, I wonder what is it exactly that she's going to have to do to be able to get away from under him. Maybe she could possibly escape. Maybe, because I do believe, like I told y'all, that it will ultimately take the power of Tariq, Councilman Tate, or Congressman Tate, and perhaps the Tejadas as well, to ultimately take down Carter. And probably Effie as well. And maybe in the deal with, all of them helping Tate get revenge for his brother, he'll give her some kind of idea or something to go off the grid to be able to escape to go to her school, because as you remember, this image actually comes from when she was applying for the engineering program at Stanford. And of course, we got the introduction to this big ear Professor Jen, who looked like she's probably been listening to everything that they have been talking about. So due to her listening to everything they've been talking about, Carter is going to be hunting down any and every one that's possibly affiliated or knows any information about Effie. And that's going to make him stumble across her ears right here. And I think it's possible that this image we've been looking at, where we speculated on it a couple times. Some thought it was Pinky, some thought it was some random glad nigga or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at it, if you look at the hairstyle and maybe the scrutcher of the face and stuff, I think it could indeed be her. I'm looking, it look like the ears looking pretty flappy to me, you know what I'm saying? Don't them ears look flappy? So, is this Professor Jen that Carter is taking out? And if it is, then we already know that it has something to do with Effie. So, that's pretty much all I got for this particular video, glad niggas. Definitely let me know what y'all thinking up in here, you know what I'm saying? Is it possible that he ends up taking out her college professor and trying to go after Effie? Definitely let me know in these comments. But Like usual, if you're cool with me, fool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your glad friends. But until the next video, I'm out.